Well, good morning. So the plan so far is Dad has a doctor's appointment, and this morning he's going to come in and jump on this thing and start disking. I'm going to be planting corn, and I'll be called up to the sprayer probably tomorrow morning. So I've got about 70 acres to burn down and some touch up to do. That might be in the video. And I may hook the unhook from the planter and hook the 8940 to field cultivator and start smoothing up what he's doing, or if he gets along pretty good, hook the field cultivator to this machine and do something. So this is, I'm not making any promises, but probably what's going to happen. And next week that thing will probably be rolling if the forecast isn't in our favor. So we'll just have to see what's going to go on in this video. Like the sprayer man left some streaks in this field. I've got to do some spraying probably tomorrow, so I'll touch them up. That's what you get for not putting the auto steer and section control on. So maybe I'll get that on pretty soon. I've got a case sprayer for sale with auto steer and section control. So little 9-acre field. Try to get it knocked out and move on to something else. Well, I'm showing that I've got a unit not planting, and pretty sure I'm out of seed. So the farm is right over there. I'm not driving all the way back to the farm. I come up here with the truck and drop some seed off into the fence row here. So I've got 2 bags. So I'm gonna get off and look at it, assess the situation, and fill up accordingly. Which I ain't gonna fill up, just put the seed in accordingly, and maybe knock this field out. It ain't but 9 acres. There's my stash. Yep, it's look at the rest of them. Getting low. They're not a broad enough seed. Still like a few acres here. That's almost out. This is what sucks about not having somebody with you. Ideally, we plan, that's got quite a bit. We plan for enough seed and everything. That's got quite a bit. So let me get these 2 bags and split them between. And oh yeah, it got warm enough, I've shed the boots and put on the hay dudes. Feet stay a lot cooler. I did a live stream last night while planting, and I got in a little mud. I was across the road. We still got a lot of moisture. It's good enough to plant, but we still got moisture. And And the live stream I was talking about will probably would have been a week after this comes, or before this comes out. So I'm gonna try to knock this little field out. Well, I got this farm done, field. It's not really a farm, it's not that big. And so I'm gonna go in, fill up, and go hit another one. And probably not work as late as I did last night. Just probably be a good stopping point after I get this next field done. So my neighbor, he's chopping some wheat. That's a little something a little different you don't see in my videos. Got a throttle cable slipping. It'll be alright to plant with, but field several minutes, getting the short part back here, so not nothing really interesting going on, so I've just been cruising. So probably get this field done, and I've got to carry my kid to ball practice, or somebody does. I'm gonna try to do it, so it may be a short night tonight, not a long one like it was last night. Well, good morning. I had the camera stuck on the planter and got off to get it yesterday, and one of these bolts right here had worked out, so time I got everything to fix it, they didn't have lock washers from the factory. This is the first one right here. I put a lock washer on it, and that's the second one worked out. It's got a lock nut. So I'm gonna, like about 10 passes, I'll be done with this field, maybe more. Probably get into something else. Well, I'd started this field over here, ain't even got all the way around. It was done this little neck here, and felt the planter start flopping. Got an outlet leaking for some reason, but pretty bad. But my drawbar is broke somewhere, can't figure it out. But drawbar is going back and forth, so I might as well just unhook from it right here. I'll take it back shop and go in. Well, I went ahead and unhooked the planter. Oh, it's jammed in there. But yeah, I reckon that's all that's holding it in there, is it's just jammed. That could have been a catastrophe in the field and outside the field. So I'm done planting for today. Well, I'm planterless next day. Dad's been running the 5088 with the disc. I lost the pin that holds the drawbar on this tractor. So he got done discing about the time I got in. And so we dropped the disc, robbed the pin out of the 5088 and stuck it here. So my plans are to go back, hook to the planter, it's in the field, and finish planting that field, come back, hook to the field cultivator. That's the plans anyway. So we'll just see what gets done. go as planned. I was gonna finish this field, ain't but 25 acres here, before lunch. And by my calculations, I shouldn't have needed seed or not much at all, but they've all about run out, and I only like about 2 or 3 acres. Called Dad, he's at the auction. He couldn't hear me, so I got Craig bring me some seed. So it's 10:41. I might get done before lunchtime, but I'm fixing to unhook from the planter and hook to the field cultivator. Well, I was able to get Craig to bring me some seed, so we're gonna finish this field and hopefully no more drama. Actually, whenever I got going and he was leaving, the safety chain that saved my tail yesterday, there's a pin come out on it. So I ain't got the 3 or 4 acres, but the safety chain wasn't even hooked up. So I don't know what's up to this hitch on this planter and tractor, but I don't know if something's trying to tell me something or what. Well, I got this farm knocked out, so we're a little over halfway over corn planting because of the drawbar situation and the AC not working on the 5088. I'm gonna unhook from this and field cultivate about 100 acres. And what we got left is big fields, not a lot of turning. So maybe we can knock it out in a timely fashion, showing some rain next week. Don't know how much we'll actually get, if we'll get any. So we may be rained out for a week when we may be planting. Well, I lied. I said I was going to go after lunch, hook to this thing and go field cultivating. But I've spent the afternoon replacing hoses, cleaning barbed wire. I still got to get some kind of rag hung on that, and had just enough air and a couple of tires to get it here. Scratchers actually scraped the driveway, and blew that hose right there first. That's a new one. And then got it out here and blew the second hose. And there's others on here that looks like they're going to blow. And I was going to pressure wash it, and Dad's got the pressure washer at his house. But I put in a day, so that'll probably get done tomorrow. Field cultivating get done Monday. So yeah, somebody's gonna say something about being a junkie cultivator. I've not used it in 3 years. Last time I used it, 70 acres. This time, a little over 100. So it's no need of me going and spending $50,000 to $100,000 on something I'm not gonna use that much. But yeah, there she is. So I guess we'll see you tomorrow or Monday.